Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Time to check out a couple of growth and income stock picks now with Rob Plaza, our growth and income stock strategist at Zacks.com. And CSX Corporation is the first one that you want to review with us. CSX, the ticker symbol. Rail-based transportation, I guess, is what they're into?
Yeah, they're a railroad company.
Yep, would make sense then.
Yeah, and they're kind of a play that you want to have as the economy is recovering. More goods need to be transferred or transported from one spot to the next.
Because rail transportation and dry bulk shipping, those are two key indicators as far as the health of the economy is concerned.
Right, and CSX just reported first quarter results, and they were pretty good. They beat the Zacks consensus estimate by 9 cents, or roughly about 13%. That makes 5 quarters in a row where they've beaten the Zacks consensus, and that average beat is around 9.5%. And they said, pretty good things about the economy as far as their business goes. And if their business is going good, as you said, then that means the overall economy looks like it's starting to gain a little steam.
So do we infer that shipping is picking up by rail, or have they actually said shipping is picking up by rail?
Oh yeah, definitely. That growth is picking up, and they're looking at 2010 as being a pretty good year, especially relative to what happened last year in 2009.
Okay.
The stock trades now at about 16 times 2010 earnings, 13 times next year's earnings. So it's still not too expensive a stock relative to the market multiple.
Yep.
Versus the industry, it's pretty much on par with the industry averages in terms of profitability and return on equity. It does pay a pretty good dividend, 1.8% relative to the 1.6% dividend yield for the industry average. They've got $1 billion in cash on their balance sheet and a fairly tame debt-to-equity ratio of 0.8. So it's not a bad-looking stock.
All right. Moving right along with Praxair, PX, the ticker symbol, another one that you've written about here in the recent past. They distribute industrial gases.
Yeah, another one that's kind of like the old economy. As the economy picks up, demand for their products it starts to increase. They struggled quite a bit last year. So their focus was on cutting costs and improving operating margins, which they did. So as their business starts to pick up, their operating leverage should start to kick in, and you'll see earnings growth start to take off.
Okay.
It's been a while since they reported, so their earnings estimates are relatively tame right now. They haven't moved a whole lot, but they are holding steady. There's nothing weak going on. Their track record, however, over the last 5 quarters is kind of mixed. They met the Zacks consensus estimate in their last earnings report. Relative to the industry, though, they look pretty good. Stronger returns on equity, net profit margin much higher than the industry average, and they have a dividend yield of 2.1% versus a 0.5% yield for the industry average.
So would you consider them to be an industry leader?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Praxair is, in the businesses that they supply to, they're one of the larger companies and more stable in that business. You've got to, when your business starts to pick up, you need those gases right away. Praxair is one of those companies that you can rely on right away to deliver.
Yeah, you say that one of the things that they manufacture is and distribute is oxygen. You mean oxygen in cylinders, like for use in hospitals?
Primarily for acetylene, torches and welding.
For industrial use?
Yeah, they're primarily industrial uses.
Okay, cool. Do you own either of these two?
No, I don't.
All right, if you want to check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas, you can do so by going to our homepage at Zacks.com. All you need to do when you get there is look in the upper right-hand corner of our homepage, and there we list 4 new stock pick ideas for you each business day, one in each of the investing categories written about on Zacks.com. Growth and income, Rob's industry included. Then we have momentum and aggressive growth and value. Check it out, upper right-hand corner of our homepage on Zacks.com. With Rob Plaza, I'm Terry Ruffalo.